Welcome to Cadence Design Systems Fidelity Tutorial Tuesday, where we show you how to use a feature or demonstrate a technique in just a few minutes. Today, let's look at the differences between changing the dimension or the number of grid points of connectors via the grid toolbar versus using the grid dimension command panel. So let's start with the toolbar implementation. I have the backstep tutorial that's available with Pointwise already loaded. If I mouse over this connector at the inflow of this grid, you can see in the status bar down at the bottom that its dimension is currently 30. So let's say that we wanted to change the dimension of this area of the grid to, let's say, 25 points, or coarsen it up. So I'll select that connector, click in the dimension field on the grid toolbar and type in 25, and as soon as I hit enter, that dimension is implemented immediately. That's one of the first differences between this implementation and the grid dimension command. So that connector, any connectors that I had selected, are immediately changed and the rest of the grid updates. What you've noticed is that the rendering of the domain at the back of the topology has been turned off. Well, there's a reason for that, and if we expand the domains list, we'll see that I now have two domains, DOM-2 and DOM-7, which are listed as unbalanced. That's simply because through the process of changing the dimension of this one connector, the two structured domains that use that connector are now dimensionally unbalanced. And so their rendering is automatically removed. So let me go ahead and undo that change. The rendering is restored. And now let's look at this change using the grid dimension command. And you can see with that one connector selected now, immediately there are three other connectors that are highlighted in pink, indicating that all three, or all four I should say, of those connectors will have their dimension changed at once. If I mouse over one of those, they all highlight. I can see their dimension in the status bar again, and also in the table at the left. Now I can type in my new value or my new number of grid points in the number of points field, let's say 25, hit enter, and that number doesn't actually get applied until I click on the dimension button here, which has the familiar do it icon, the lightning bolt, which is associated with Control F on the keyboard. As soon as I click on dimension, those connectors are all updated at once, and the dimension propagates through the entire grid as such. This is how the grid dimension command helps you ensure that you maintain the computationally rectangular nature of your structured grid. The one final difference to show would be what happens when there are multiple connectors available opposing a single connector that you're trying to change the dimension of. So for instance, this set of connectors at the top of this topology currently have a dimension of 59. If I click to select one of these, and let's say we want to increase the dimension of these connectors to 65, I type that in, I hit enter, and then I click on dimension, and I can see now that the rendering again turns off as it did before when we were using the toolbar. But I also get a bunch of highlighting in the display window to indicate domains that are currently unbalanced and the connectors that would need to be updated. The reason it's doing this is because at the bottom of these two domains on the sides of the backstep topology, we have two connectors here instead of just the one that we have at the top that we've selected to change. And so Pointwise is prompting us to tell it where to apply the dimension change, whether we want to apply all of those points to one or both of those connectors. So let's say in this particular instance, maybe we really wanted to add that dimension to the downstream connector in this topology. Its dimension is currently 30. I added 6 points before, so let's change the number of points here to 36. I'll go ahead and click on the dimension button, and now I can see that my system is dimensionally balanced as noted in the table. All my domains have been updated, and the domains are again rendered in the display window. If you like this video, be sure to click the thumbs up button or subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, drop us a line down below or connect with us via LinkedIn, which is linked in the description. Thank you all, and have a pleasant Tuesday.